Hi, I'm Edwin Grosvenor, the editor of American Heritage, and we're here at the fabulous San Diego Maritime Museum with all their great historic ships. We're here to see the new Swiftboat exhibit. Very exciting. We're going to go in, we're going to talk with Maggie Walton, who designed the exhibit, look at the photographs and displays. Then we're going to actually go on board their new working Swiftboat. We're going to talk to Randy, the engineer. He's going to show us around inside. And then David Bradley is going to give us a tour of the harbor. We're going to crank up the engines and go out and look at the Navy base, see some carriers and a Zumwalt destroyer. Then we're going to hit 30 knots on our way back, and we're going to have some fun. So let's go.
Hi, welcome to the Maritime Museum of San Diego. We have 9 historical vessels, but today we have a new exhibit I want to show you on our ferry boat Berkeley. It's the swift boats at war in Vietnam. We also have an actual swift boat, and you can take rides on it in San Diego Bay. It's the only place you can ride on a Vietnam swift boat. Hi, this is our exhibit space, and starting out with this swift boat coming right at you. Come on in. On this wall we have a line drawing of the swift boat and all the dimensions and statistics and particulars about it. And these are the photographs all along this wall of the gentlemen who served on the boats that wrote stories for the new book. And these are the paintings that we got on loan from the Navy Archives in Washington, D.C. And a lot of relevant flags and weapons in here. It's been a very popular exhibit. And when we opened, they were having a swift boat sailors reunion, and all these gentlemen that had the experience in Vietnam were here, and it was very moving. They were so excited to tell their stories and to each other and the visitors. And by the end of the evening, they were in tears, a lot of them. Very moving. We're glad we're having this exhibit right now because a lot of these men are getting older. We're very proud of them. And some of us, 2 of us that were very involved in this exhibit had brothers that served in Vietnam. And that was our time of our youth. See how young they are? And this is the boat going down through a narrow river, and it'd get in there further and further, and then it would have to figure out how to turn around and come on back out. They were quite a target in there because they were so close to the shores. All right, let's go out and see the swift boat now.
We'll go up the starboard hatch. Called Detroit Diesel 1271, 480 horsepower turbo diesel, 2-stroke. It's running about 5 gallons an hour or so, depending on how the speed. There's 2 of these engines. We're fit with a generator, 12 kilowatt generator, but now we're not using one. We don't need it. We have shore power. We don't have shore power. We have battery power, in-house batteries. The alternators charge them up just fine. And everything's running really good. Our pitch on our prop on this boat right here, this Mark II, is a little bit different than Vietnam. So it's a little slower, not as get up and go, but it's better for fuel economy for us too. This was a small compartment of men. This was a galley, this was the living room, this was they ate, they had a stove here, and an ice box. Down below would be fresh water tanks. Here. And then down here forward, you would have 4 more bunks, 5 more bunks. This hatch is, we open up in storage, and the bunks were there all the way up to the 4 feet. So it's pretty tight quarters. You had to get along with your buddy. And the helm up there, of course, the captain always, he had a mate that would, the first officer that would take care of him, back him up. And, rattle and roll and loud and hot.
Yeah.
No air conditioning other than ventilation through the comb engine and windows were open, and that was the air conditioning.
Can we go down below?
We can. Just hold them. This is here.
Yep.
Here. We don't have much in lighting down here right now. I can make it light, but I have to get the batteries come around it. So we had 4 bunks, 5 bunks in here at one time. And that would be an escape hatch up forward, the way out. And you can hear the water slapping. It's just a real 1/4 inch thick hull. So not much there, but it's aluminum strong. When you pull a deck plate right here, you can see where the bilge is this thing. Right there. There's the bottom of the boat. And, of course, we have a dry hull right now. And this thing was just armored everywhere. Bullets and ammunition, supplies, food, everything, just packed. And they use that for armor, because this is not an armored boat. These boats were originally designed for coastal oil derricks. But they drew such a little bit of draft water, they're perfect for Vietnam and the rivers. They did some conversions and there they went.
But they weren't armored for
No.
gunfire from the shore?
No, sir. Now, the guys could do things with sandbags, but it added a lot of weight, and that's in a helicopter. I flew in a helicopter, we used sandbags to set on them, There's no armament on the bottom of a helicopter. Weight, the weight is everything. And armament could get the lift with the weight, just like you can't get speed if you have too much weight in this boat. As it was there for us, it was a fast response.
And?
I spent some nights here, sleeping on the boat, and just try to get the ambiance of it and the feel for it. It was, of course, the weather here in San Diego is beautiful. It's not too hot, humid, or cold, but just the noise slapping. The same noises you hear there, you would have heard in Vietnam. The water slapping on the hull and the noise it made. The hatches swinging open and back, and anybody walking, you could hear them, every move they made. And we have quite a regiment of swiftboat sailors here in San Diego. It's a Navy town, all in San Diego is, and they did a lot of training here with swiftboats. And a lot of guys live here on these boats. And this is something really special to them. When they come down to the museum, we kind of like give them the red carpet and come on board and whatever you want to do. And it's a camaraderie.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome aboard PCF 816. PCF 816 is a training boat that we used before we went to Vietnam to get our own boat. She's built in 1968 in Louisiana and used as a training boat in 1972. 50 feet long, 13 feet wide, and we have a top speed of about 30 knots. We'll be going down past the naval station. You get a chance to see a lot of the modern ships and the newest ship in the fleet, the USS Zumwalt. We welcome you aboard. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. We have 3 50 caliber machine guns, 2 in the gun tub up forward, 1 in the aft. We also have an 81 millimeter mortar mounted up underneath the after one. We haven't got that restored yet. We're still looking for one. Kind of hard to find. Definitely not one in working order. All the weapons are replicas. The Coast Guard kind of didn't want us running around with real things. Heavier now. All the modifications for that. Right now, the longest serving aircraft carrier the Navy ever had. Soon to be surpassed by the USS Nimitz. When we make this turn, you see the famous statue our training, we trained over here in Coronado. Coronado's over here on the port side. That didn't exist at the beginning of World War II. It was all created. 5. Since I put you off this, I didn't have $9,000. I couldn't qualify for a loan for $9,000.